In a quiet Shanghai apartment, an antique mirror hangs on the wall. Its dark, carved frame and imperfect glass hinting at a long, mysterious history. The room is hushed, filled with the soft glow of morning light filtering through gauzy curtains, dust motes swirling in the air. The mirror reflects a peaceful room, a neatly made bed, a well-loved book resting on a table, and a window that frames the ever-changing city outside. Yet, the air holds a subtle tension, as if the mirror itself is aware of every movement. It seems like a simple object, but it does more than reflect. It watches, its presence quietly dominating the room. The mirror greets the day with golden sunlight, its surface glowing warmly. But as dusk falls, shadows gather and its depths seem to darken, hinting at secrets within. Over the years, it has seen countless faces and lives, holding their stories in silence, its glass a silent archive of memories. But this mirror's current story is different, a story of hidden technology and broken privacy. The owner, Lee, trusts the mirror as she lives her daily life before it, getting ready, unwinding, believing she is alone in her sanctuary. The mirror reflects her trust, creating an illusion of safety and comfort. The room's ambiance gentle and inviting. Yet, hidden within the intricate glass is a tiny, almost invisible dot, a secret embedded in the mirror's heart. It's not a flaw from age, but a lens, the unblinking eye of a camera, quietly recording. This camera records every moment, turning Lee's private space into a stage, the mirror's presence both familiar and unsettling. The antique mirror, bought for its charm, is now an instrument of intrusion, its ancient frame holding a dark secret. In the quiet, the mirror waits, patient, silent, and ever watchful. Lee's sanctuary is not as private as she believes. The comfort she feels a beautiful illusion. The mirror's secret is about to be discovered, its silent vigil nearly at an end. Every day, Lee stands before it, unaware of the watchful eye. The room's ambiance serene, yet charged with unseen tension. The comfort she feels is a beautiful illusion. The mirror's presence both guardian and betrayer. The mirror's presence is both familiar and unsettling, its ancient glass holding secrets in the shifting light. It is waiting, patient, for its secret to come to light. In this room, the past and present collide in a single, silent observer, the antique mirror, watching more than just reflections. Lee found the mirror in a dusty antique shop, its shelves crowded with forgotten treasures and silent stories. She was drawn to its history and beauty, captivated by the delicate carvings and the promise of a past life. The shopkeeper, eyes glinting with secrets, claimed it came from a grand hotel over a century old. Delighted, Lee brought it home, making it the centerpiece of her bedroom, a symbol of elegance and mystery. For weeks, the mirror brought her joy. She admired its craftsmanship, trusting it as part of her daily routine. It became a silent companion to her private moments, reflecting her secrets and dreams. One afternoon, while cleaning, Lee noticed a strange glint from a dark spot near the frame. She'd seen it before, but this time it looked too perfect, too deliberate, almost as if it was meant to be hidden. Curiosity turned to unease as she examined the spot, smooth, opaque, and out of place. The more she looked, the more it unsettled her. Doubt crept in, shadowing her trust. The antique's charm faded, replaced by suspicion. Lee's mind raced. Had she been deceived? She couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong, that the mirror was hiding more than just her reflection. The mirror, once a source of comfort, now seemed to be watching her, its gaze cold and unblinking. Her trusted reflection felt like a lie, a mask concealing something sinister. The beautiful object she welcomed into her home now felt like a stranger, its presence heavy with deceit. Lee's sense of safety began to unravel, replaced by a growing fear of what the mirror might reveal. The mirror's secret was no longer invisible. Its deceit had finally come to light. The sense of being watched became unbearable, a constant pressure that haunted Lee's every move. Desperate for answers, Lee enlisted a friend to help remove the mirror from the wall, her heart pounding with dread and anticipation. They laid it face down, pried off the old wooden back, and revealed a hidden compartment, something no one was meant to find. Inside, a tiny camera was perfectly aligned with a pinhole in the glass, connected to a battery and a wireless transmitter. The device was expertly concealed, invisible to anyone who didn't know to look. Lee's sanctuary had been violated in the most intimate way imaginable. Every private moment, every conversation, every change of clothes had been recorded, her life stolen piece by piece. The shock was overwhelming. Trust shattered in an instant, replaced by a chilling sense of exposure. The mirror was not just a reflection, but a window for a stranger to invade her life, a silent witness to everything. The realization left Lee feeling exposed, betrayed, and forever changed. Her private world had been turned inside out, every memory in that room now tainted. The beautiful antique was now a symbol of intrusion, its secret forever altering Lee's sense of home. Turning a mirror into a surveillance device is disturbingly simple, but the idea isn't new. For centuries, mirrors have been used as secret windows, sometimes literally. In the 19th century, police and spies used clawed glass and mirrored panels to observe suspects unseen. Instead of a full two-way mirror, a tiny pinhole is drilled through the backing, impossible to spot among old imperfections. Today, a miniature camera sits behind the hole, peering into the room, just as hidden observers once did. Modern spy cameras are tiny, battery-powered, and can transmit video wirelessly. No cables, no obvious signs. Just a silent, invisible broadcast, echoing the technical tricks of the past. The person spying can watch in real time or save recordings from anywhere nearby. For Lee, the horror was knowing her private life could be watched at any moment. The mirror wasn't just recording, it was a live feed to an unknown audience. Her sanctuary had become a stage without her consent. The hidden camera shattered Lee's sense of safety. Home is supposed to be a sanctuary, but her trust was weaponized against her. Mirrors hold a unique place in our lives. We trust them with our most vulnerable moments. Now, every reflection was suspect. Lee's betrayal was twofold, by the person who planted the camera and by the object itself. She became hyper-vigilant, scanning every object for hidden threats. Everyday items, a clock, a smoke detector, suddenly seemed suspicious. The anxiety was exhausting, eroding her comfort even in familiar places. If you can't be safe at home, where can you be safe? The emotional fallout was deep anger, humiliation, and fear. She worried the recordings still existed and that she could be targeted again. Healing would be slow, requiring her to rebuild trust from the ground up. The mirror was gone, but its violation lingered. Privacy, once taken for granted, now felt fragile and precious. Lee's relationship with her own reflection was forever changed. The ghost of the unblinking eye remained. Lee reported the camera to the police, who launched a serious investigation. Forensics confirmed the device was a high-quality, professionally installed spy camera. The mirror's journey was traced back to a hotel, but the true perpetrator was never found. The case highlighted the growing threat of hidden surveillance in everyday objects. News of Lee's story spread quickly, sparking public fear and debate. Even old, innocent objects can hide modern dangers. The incident led to calls for stricter regulations and greater awareness. Lee's experience became a cautionary tale for a world where privacy is increasingly at risk. The antique mirror's story is a warning. Be critical of what you bring into your private life. Inspect secondhand items for unexplained holes, glints, or electronics. In new places, scan for hidden cameras using your phone's flashlight or camera. Lee's ordeal reminds us that privacy is not abstract. It's the freedom to be ourselves. Once lost, it's hard to reclaim. The mirror symbolizes the collision of old beauty and new danger. Vigilance is now essential. We must question the objects and technology around us. The lesson: value your privacy, protect it fiercely, and remember, even the most familiar things can hold secrets.